96.7 is WCXO, Carlisle.
This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports. Since 1999, the sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, and the WESCLIN Warriors presents Talkin' Sports on Max 96.7. Talkin' Sports is powered by Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery in Carlisle. Talkin' Sports is brought to you by Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Nissan in Centralia. Kaskaskia College. The future's yours at Kaskaskia College. Emin Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, Central City, and Hoyleton. Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations to serve your needs. McKendree University in Lebanon. Sieber Brothers in Carlisle. 12 Oaks Vineyard in rural Carlisle. And by Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com. Here's the host of Talkin' Sports, Rip Nottmeyer.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Talkin' Sports. Rip here in the Birdwatch and Health Mart studio for a Monday. Coming up this evening, just one guest on the docket, but he's a good one and worth waiting for from the McKendree Basketball Bearcats. A standout player in Nate Michael. Plus, as always, on a Monday, we have the Easy and Travel Little Augie's Pizza, Clinton County Prep Athlete of the Week. But ahead of everything, it's Scores and Stuff, brought to you by Mideastern Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Carlisle, the hometown source for residential and commercial work. And we'll start with the National Football League. Did you see it? I didn't, but Philly beat New England. Nick Foles guided the drive of his lifetime. Zach Ertz made a bobbling touchdown catch. That's all highlights. Of course, that had to survive replay review, of course. Anyway, the defense held up for a 41-33 victory. Arena football busted out, so the Eagles are NFL champions for the first time since 1960. Foles, the Super Bowl MVP, orchestrated a 75-yard drive for the winning touchdown with 2+ minutes to go. Brady got his team to midfield, but a desperation pass fell to the ground in the end zone, and down went the Pats' hopes. Foles finished 28 of 43 for 373 yards and 3 touchdowns. He caught a TD pass and the 40-year-old Brady, he threw for a record 505 yards and 3 scores, and of course, lost. So I don't know what's left of Philly. They about tore the whole. It's amazing. Tore the city down, burned the city down. So did you watch any of it, all of it? Or were you like me? Did you show up at a party just for the party? At least for a while. I was just there for a while, even for that. Never once took a glimpse of the game. I was just there to hang out with the usual good crew, good food, good drink, not necessarily in that order. And I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever watch NFL games again. I'm not sure. I mean, why should I? Whatever you do, that's fine. Why should I patronize a league that trashes America on a weekly basis? And I understand, again, people tell me about it. I see highlights. I read. I know what's going on. The NFL, of course, suddenly they found country and religion last night, of course, in time for the big game. The propaganda machine was in full bore. But a lot of people weren't buying it. It was viewed by 103.4 million people. That's the lowest amount since 2009. And that amount was topped by the previous 8 years. Last year's big game drew 111.3 million sets of eyes. So that's a 7.5% dip. That ain't good. I don't care what they say or how they cover it. The new Hall of Fame members are Bobby Beathard, Robert Brazil, Brian Dawkins, Jerry Kramer, Ray Lewis. Never did go to prison, did he? Randy Moss, Terrell Owens, and Brian Urlacher. Special congrats to Jerry Kramer. He got passed over 10 times as a finalist, so good for him. Another Vince Lombardi Green Bay Packer gets the call. In college basketball, the Fighting Illini led by 11 points with 8:45 left in the first half yesterday, and they lost. Number 17 Ohio State ended the half up by 4 and outlasted the Illini in the second. in the second half to win 75-67. Illinois dips to 2-9 in the Big Ten, 12-12 overall. Mizzou slayed Kentucky Saturday, 69-60. This isn't the same old. I mean, they're still talented, but anyway, Mizzou wins. It's the first time they beat the Cats in 11 tries. Slukys won again on Saturday. SLU pocketed another victory too, and so did the SIUE Cougars. My goodness, and other games of note over the weekend. Well, both on Saturday, Oklahoma State busted Kansas. The Jayhawks have lost 3 at the Phog. My goodness. First time since 98-99 that's happened. And they also lost one in Kansas City, which is that's a home game too. So, and now, count it, it's 2 losses in 3 games for number 4 Duke. St. John's stunned the Blue Devils by 4 at the world's most famous sports arena. Wow. The Cavaliers say, or somebody says, I'm not sure if the Cavaliers say, but apparently there's no immediate plans to fire Coach Ty Lue. His Cavaliers are struggling bad, and so is LeBron. They've only won 4 of their last 10, and they were humiliated Saturday night. They were blown out by 32 at home by Houston. The Blues won Saturday night in Buffalo. They'll play tomorrow night again. They won in Buffalo by the count of 1-0 on a goal by defenseman Carl Gunnarsson. Hutton was in goal, 27 saves. The Blues remain in third in the very, very stout Central with 67 points. They're 4 in back of the Winnipeg Jets, 2 in back of Nashville. The Western Conference race as a whole is going to be a good one to the very end. The Cardinals and almost everybody along the major league scene silent today, except the Stros. They inked outfielder George Springer to a 2-year, $24 million deal. He was a first-time All-Star last year. He set career best with 34 homers, 85 RBIs, and a .283 batting mark. He was a series MVP. Man, he was a gunslinger there at .379 with 5 and 7 in that 7-game victory over the Dodgers. Oh, yeah, the Texas Rangers have signed 44-year-old Bartolo Colon. Yeah, there's plenty of pitching. Sure there is. Gary Woodland won the Waste Management Open in a playoff. Good for the Woodman. The LPGA's doors were shut, and the Champions Tour, well, that was also closed down. That is a look at scores and stuff. Again, it was brought to you by the finest, man, Mideastern Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning right here in Carlisle. Without a doubt, they are your hometown source for residential and commercial work. What's ahead? We've got the Prep Athlete of the Week, and later on it is basketballs, college basketballs. Nate Michael, stick and stay on Talking Sports for a Monday. Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports. Farmers State Bank is dedicated to the communities they serve. They've been making home loans for over 100 years. They are and will continue to be a strong, steady, common-sense leader that's always focused on what's best for you and the community. And remember, Farmers State Bank has loan professionals standing by to assist you in making the right decision for your needs. That's Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, Central City, and Hoyleton. An equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 404955.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordykeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
Welcome to our music warehouse. Lucky you're not the one who has to refile all these CDs. Playing everything.
You've got Max 96.7.
Hello again, once again, everybody. Rip here in the Bird Watson Health Mart studio. This will be a shortened version of Talking Sports. We're going to depart around 6:40, 6:45 at the latest for some high school basketball. The Class 1A and 2A girls regionals begin tonight, and we'll have a 2A regional contest from Nashville for you. It's a 7 o'clock tip between WESCLIN and ALTHOFF. So WESCLIN and ALTHOFF tonight. We have a game over there from tomorrow night as well, and one elsewhere with Modern Day. The Carlisle game will be on from Nashville, and just keep in touch every morning and so forth here, and through various means, and you'll find out when and where. Maybe you've signed up for that YouTube stuff where you get the notifications. That's pretty cool. Let's see, what else? I believe that's it. We have to make a quick turnaround. We'll take another time out, and we'll come back. Again, Nate Michael is coming up, and just after this, on the other side, it's the Prep Athlete of the Week.
Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
When wearing contacts, you shouldn't even be able to feel them. If they're uncomfortable or feeling dry, come see us at Lebanon Optometric Center or Breeze Family Vision Center. We'll find the right contacts for you, whether it's multifocal, astigmatism, daily disposables, or hybrid lenses. Don't suffer through contacts that are just fine. We have all the major brands to choose from, and with locations in Breeze and Lebanon, if you damage or tear your contacts, we can replace them right away. Start seeing clearer today with a little help from Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center.
As a business owner, you know that every year brings new challenges and opportunities. The success of your business demands expertise and focus, and Country Financial can help you keep your focus by helping ensure that you have the right insurance protection in place to meet your goals. Teresa Richardson, Keith Wilkin, your Country Financial reps in Breeze, can help you create a customized insurance plan that has coverages designed just for your business. Come see us today at our new location at 617 North Main Street in Breeze.
A Shell expert is underwater to demonstrate the importance of protection. My partner will play your engine, menaced by performance-robbing gunk, and playing the engine gunk, 3 man-eating sharks. Don't worry, folks. His shark cage represents Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines. Release the sharks! All 3 grades of Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines act as a barrier that helps shield and protect critical engine parts. So go ahead, folks. Protect your engine with Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines.
Fill up at your area clean and convenient CC Food Mart locations.
We tell you our music library contains an embarrassment of riches. Except nothing embarrasses us. Playing everything.
This is Max 96.7.
It most certainly is, and this is Rip in the Bird Watson Health Mart studio. In a flash, we got the Athlete of the Week. Before that, a couple of things. Number one, the time, it is 6:14 as we speak, and that time drop is brought to you by Breeze Furniture, Jan's Uniforms. And also a reminder, I just hinted at this quickly, Saturday, Valentine's Day it's almost upon us. And along those lines, this Saturday we'll have our annual Valentine's Day Trivia. And here are the sponsors who are locked in. Same as Why Change. It worked beautifully. Town and Country Florist in Breeze, Michael's Restaurant in Highland, 12 Oaks Vineyard in rural Carlisle, and Designs Unlimited Salon and Spa in Breeze. They have gathered up the following for the winner. They've combined for our special Valentine's Trivia Day package. It consists of a Valentine's Day plant from Judy at Town and Country. That's a $25 value. A $50 gift card from Gay at Michael's Restaurant. A bottle of Red Baron wine. Good. Count that for $15 from Doug and Jody at 12 Oaks. And hair and other products of a $45 value from Carla at Designs Unlimited Salon and Spa. So it's all worth around $135 to $140. And that ain't bad. We'll be giving that up Saturday morning on Talking Sports. Let's turn to the Athlete of the Week.
You're simply the best. The Clinton County Prep Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Easy In Travel and Breeze. Escape to paradise with Easy In Travel and Breeze. Call 526-2201 and by Little Augie's Pizza and Breeze, the choice for pizza, pasta, and more. Call 526-7040.
We go to the mat for the first time this year, and he is Dale Allen, the Class 1A Fairfield Regional Champion. Yes, indeed, the wrestler struck with a pin over Dylan Heifner from Fairfield to win in the 220 at the 220 level in a time of 5:05. So Dale Allen is sectional bound. By the way, to tag that, Carlisle's Nathan Hussman placed second. He moves on to sectional competition 2, and Mason Lucas of the Indians was fourth. He's a sectional alternate. So Carlisle's Dale Allen is our athlete of the week, and he'll get a $10 gift certificate to Little Augie's Pizza in Breeze. The top 8 teams, out of the top 8, Carlisle was 7th overall with 49 points, and the winner at Fairfield, the Vandalia Vandals, with 227. Mount Carmel close behind, and also with over 100-plus points, Toledo Cumberland. So, but on the individual basis, Carlisle advances 2 to the sectionals and maybe another, and our athlete of the week is Carlisle High wrestler Dale Allen. Congrats for the first time, or again, I can't remember if I said it the first time, so congrats to Dale. And we've got to move along. We have another pause, and then we'll return with more on Talking Sports. Nate Michael is on the big board yet. Hang around. McKendree University is a great place to continue your sports career. It's also a great place to continue your education. McKendree offers a wide range of degrees, including master's degrees in business, nursing, education, and professional counseling. If you'd like, you can access McKendree's quality education through the flexibility of online degrees. To learn more about McKendree, log on to McKendreeOnline.com or call 1-800-BEARCAT. McKendree University is ready when you are.
Southern Bus and Mobility is your Bronability dealer in Breeze. Southern Bus and Mobility stocks the most popular wheelchair-accessible vans from Bronability, including lowered-floor minivans with side or rear entry ramps. In addition to personal wheelchair vans, Southern Bus and Mobility has a huge line of commercial buses, school buses, and mobility products to buy or rent. They also sell and can install wheelchair scooter lifts, hand controls, and special turning seats. Call 526-4131. Stop by east of Breeze on Old Route 50 or southernbusandmobility.com.
With Valentine's Day coming up, maybe you're planning to pop the question. With that in mind, I want you to know why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, and I believe it is because we make sure that each of our engagement rings is a perfect match for the man that gives it to the woman who will wear it forever. Sounds simple, but it takes a lot of experience and knowledge to get it right. At Becker's, we begin with 69 years of experience. And because we own our store, our overhead is lower than those big mall stores. We are able to offer a better ring, a bigger diamond for less. That takes care of the man who gives the ring. For her, there is no substitute for selection, and nobody, I mean nobody, has a bigger selection of rings, more than 600 in stock. That's backed by an equally impressive selection of diamonds in every shape and size. Becker's knowledge and experience will help you make sure that the ring you choose is perfect for both you and her. It's why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers.
I'd like to start a campaign to blow the buttons off people's radios. Is that realistic?
This is Max 96.7.
Hey everybody, welcome back once again to the Bird Watson Health Mart studio on this Monday night. We're here every Monday and Wednesday from 6 until 7. Saturday mornings, we iced it from 9 until 10. Wednesday night, 2 days away. Everything rolls by quickly. Our guest list includes McKendree Bearcats hockey coach Gary Hansen. They're having another remarkable season. So Gary's going to come back and drop the puck with us for the second time this season. And one of the many soon-to-be Kaskaskia College Sports Hall of Famers, Cindy Hoffman, or Cindy, in parentheses, Henke Hoffman. She's going to be with us, too, probably in studio. She gets inducted Saturday morning at Kaskaskia, and as far as I know, well, call KC, go online, however you want to do it. Tickets may or may not be available yet, but check it out if you want to go. And why they do it upright. It is this Saturday, though, and the rest of the honorees on the individual side include Blue Devils basketball players Mike English and Darren Hill. What a career he had. And Cindy's in for women's basketball along with Amy Cruzy-Frost. And from baseball, Jeff Jansen, former Slow Pitch teammate of mine. Jeff could rake, no doubt. What power. And the entire 08-09 Blue Devils baseball team will also be logged in. So that is this Saturday. And again, contact Wojo, as we call her, or Kathy Carrick. Get a hold of her at Kaskaskia College. Ask for her or anybody about the Kaskaskia College Sports Association Athletic Hall of Fame this Saturday, Feb 10th. And we'll likely have another athlete on. We normally get one or two on from the Kaskaskia Hall and the Clinton County Hall for baseball when that comes around. And what else? There's always another one. I can't think of it offhand, but the Centralia Sports Hall of Fame. Yeah, there we go. That's another part of that Hall of Fame lineup of ours. Nancy Scranton, of course, went into the St. Louis Hall Thursday night. Chances are we'll get her on board again, too, and talk about that and more. Great guest, fantastic golfer, the Centralia native. All right, on standby, Nate Michael will take our final break of the evening. Again, we've got high school basketball coming your way at around 6:45, but it's Nate after this, T.O. If you're looking for Nissan quality, be sure to check out what Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Nissan and Centralia has to offer. Munkins has the entire field covered with a great lineup of Nissans, including Maximas, Altimas, and Sentras, SUVs and crossovers, and Titan and Frontier trucks. And you can relax when you shop Munkins because you know you're getting the better deal every time, along with terrific service after the sale. For your Nissan, log on to Munkin1.com, or better yet, visit Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Nissan in person, Route 161 West in Centralia.
Winter has brought about change for 12 Oaks Vineyard. During the winter months, our tasting room is open by reservation only. So please gather your family and friends and call us at 594-7459 to make your reservations. 12 Oaks Vineyard wine can also be purchased at Hoffman Supermarket, Carlisle IGA, and the Columbian Club in Carlisle. 12 Oaks Vineyard at 18975 Vogel Road, just 3 miles south of Carlisle, and at 12oaksvineyard.com.
This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. WCXO Sports since 1999. The sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, the WESCLIN Warriors, and now the Christ Our Rock Silver Stallions.
Flying in the face of conventional wisdom.
There's no rules and no laws and lots of litter.
Every day.
This is Max 96.7.
Hello again, everybody, and we're back in the saddle for one more block. We're in the Birdwatch Health Mart studio on this Monday night. Again, Wednesday night, it's twofold for sure with Cindy Hoffman and Gary Henson. But right now, we truck on the Johnston Jewelers guest line for the only time this evening. We go to Lebanon for McHenry Bearcats basketball ace, Nate Michael. Nate, welcome to Talking Sports in Carlisle.
Well, thank you, Rip. Good to be on here.
And of course, for those just to cover it for everybody, a few that may not know, Nate has some strong ties to the Hoffman and Carlisle area through his parents and such. So that's just and Nate, you've got another great season to go, and we'll get that into that in more detail coming up. But as far as the team itself, we are catching you though. It was a tough weekend, huh? A challenging weekend on the road.
Yes, it was a tough weekend. We were at Indianapolis on Thursday, and then we were up in Romeoville at Lewis University on Saturday, and two top teams in the conference. They've proven themselves over the years, and Thursday night we hung in there and had a tough 5-point loss, and then had a quick turnaround on Saturday, and didn't play quite as well as we wanted to, but we still played hard, and we're making progress. I mean, the season's season's gone by fast, and we still got a few weeks left. But we're trying to get better every day.
It's always difficult. It's always tricky when you make those road trips, isn't it? I mean, it's a lot tidier at home, and that's just the way basketball is.
Yep, no doubt. You're not in your own bed, and you're not in front of your home crowd and your own gym. I mean, it's just a little bit more difficult, but that's the name of the game too.
The Lewis Flyers, they just flat shot the lights out. I saw where they tipped it at nearly 53% for the game, and not only that, they only made 6 turnovers. So it's tough to beat that.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to win when you don't create extra possessions
for
yourself and your team. And on top of that, they had 2 really good scores that we were focusing on, and then there were some other guys that got off as well. So it was really tough to overcome that. But next time out, we're gonna have to try and do a little bit better.
And you still, with all that said, you got within, I think, 4 or 5 with 10 or 11 minutes left in the game. So you did have an opportunity. I guess they kind of scooted out again after that, though.
Yeah, we cut it in there in the second half and gave ourselves chances. Then that's all you can ask is to give yourself an opportunity to win and be in there at the end of the game. And we tried to do that, but they made a little run there at the end that we couldn't overcome.
You did take Indianapolis to the limit. You really, and that is they've won 8 now in the league and 14 on the season, but you wanted the victory, but they nailed you by just 5. So you gave them a really good effort there. Yeah,
that was probably one of our better efforts over the last couple of weeks. We got out to a great start. And they came back, and we were down 3 at halftime, and then there was about a 2-minute stretch where I think they got us on like 17-2 or something in the first 2 minutes of the half, and we got down by 18, I think, as much as 18 in the second half, but cut it down to 2 with under a minute left, and then the fouling game happened, and they kind of stretched out to 5. But I was really proud of our guys for that. We played our tails off for sure.
Boy, that was a heck of a flurry, though, wasn't it? My goodness. And it comes in that's one big wave, and there's just no stopping sometimes.
Right. They, couple missed shots, and they got out on the break and were hitting threes in transition, and it just kind of all came at once, it seemed like. But I was proud of the guys for sticking with it for 40 minutes and giving ourselves, like I said, a chance at the end.
Well, you always want those victories in league, outside of league, whatever it was. That's always the top. It's always team first, right, Nate? But you did
absolutely.
But you did continue your scoring spree. You had a pair of double-digit games again, so it continues for you. 16 one game, 13 the next, and you also piled on 5 assists against Lewis. I know you're proud of that too. You're one of the team leaders, probably second on the team in that category.
Yeah, I mean, Saturday, shots weren't falling for myself, and big Nolan Gerlin was he had the hot hand, so
he did.
We knew where the ball needed to go on Saturday, and I tried to do my part by trying to knock down open shots, and when that wasn't happening, we knew where the ball needed to go. So that was kind of the game plan as the game went on.
Nolan, and not only he scored a team high 23, but I mean it was he was 10 out of 16. He was flat on.
He was efficient.
Right.
When he gets going, man, there's not a lot of people in the league that can stop him, and he's proven that over the last 2 years. And he's a big asset for us.
And he's also big. I ran into him for the first time in a while at the Modern Day Christmas tournament, and again, that was the first time in a while I was matched up face to face, and he's 6'10", all right. I said, "Are you really 6'10"? He goes, "Yeah, I believe it now."
Yeah, he's a big fella. There's not a lot of people that can match up with him, so we try to use that as much as we can.
Well, we got to get the Bearcats. It has been a difficult stretch. You've lost your last 5 now, but again, and we always talk about it with your coach, Coach Statham, and all the coaches from the women's basketball, hockey. We're going to have Coach Henson on Wednesday, baseball, you name it. That Great Lakes Valley Conference is just really strong, and it is deep.
Oh yeah. There's quite a bit of teams in this conference that would have no problem competing at smaller Division I conferences without a doubt. And and that's the challenge, and that's what you sign up for, and that's why your competitor is to play against the top competition. And we definitely have that night in and night out.
course, this year they went to 3 divisions. There's a little switch, and we have 5 teams in each conference. And right now you are in the basement in the Central at 2-10, 11-11 overall. And they also figure everybody wants to try and qualify for the league tournament, the conference tournament. You've got some games left, so you can still do it, right? But it's based on a point system now. It's too confusing for me, Nate.
Yeah, I've tried figuring it out, but I think it's based on who you beat on the road, who you beat at home, or when you lose at home on the road, who you lose to. I mean, it's got quite confusing for us. So we just kind of, I think if we just kind of win a couple games down the stretch here, anything can happen by getting in there, because we got some tough games coming up. I mean, Thursday against nationally ranked Bellarmine, they're coming into town, and that's going to be a dogfight, but we're going to give everything we have and see where we can go from there.
Yeah, so all you can do is just win, and then let the guys figure it out. However, but I hope you can squeeze in. Let's see. Last year you might have missed it. And went the year before, something like that, right?
Yeah. The year before last we went.
Right.
And, last year we missed it by a game or two. So we're trying to get back in there, but it's been a struggle this season.
I hope it happens yet. There's time. There's time left. Just got to play a little more consistent yet. But streaks, and you did have that good stretch. Whenever that would have been, I guess early December, somewhere like that. You picked up 5 consecutive victories, and 2 of those were earned in Puerto Rico. That had to be a fun trip for you. Not only did you win 2 out of 2, but you got to see some sights, and I understand you went to a part of the island that was pretty much unfazed by that hurricane, so all was well, right?
Oh yeah, that was a great trip. Very thankful that Coach Sathan took us down there. We got to escape the cold weather for a few days, and got to play some basketball against some guys that we normally wouldn't. And it was a great team bonding trip too. We got to see, we went to Old San Juan and got to see some things that we normally wouldn't get to, and that's part of the college experience. And we're very thankful that Coach Statham was able to take us down there. And I think that kind of helped us throughout the year.
That's great. And now I'm not sure. I don't think you can go anywhere next year, can you? As far as along or out of the country or anything, I'm not sure, but
I'm not sure on that one.
Yeah, a lot of rules, right, Nate? Since McKendree went to Division 2, it's a big change from NAIA in many situations.
Oh yeah. There's rules in and out, left and right. I mean, you just gotta try and do what you can and stay out of trouble, stay out of the gray area, like Coach said.
That's right. Well, all year long, you compete against solid clubs. Again, in the Great Lakes and away from it. And you even challenged this year, your opener, an exhibition game. You played Murray State down in Kentucky, but that's always fun to match up with a Division I school.
Oh, yeah. And, Coach Statham and Coach E, they do a great job of scheduling an exhibition, at least one every year. And, last year we got to play at Illinois, and this past year, like you said, this year we got to play at Murray, and it's great because, growing up, we dreamed of playing Division I basketball, no doubt, and getting the opportunity to play against Division I basketball in front of Division I crowds. It's very special. It's very special for sure.
And the one against Illinois, since your dad Tom played there, his alma mater, that had to be, it can't get any more special than that. I remember watching that on television that night, but that was incredibly neat for you, except for that shot to the nose you took, man.
Yeah, that's a memory that I definitely can't forget about. There's a lot of blood on that one, but definitely worth it. We had a great time playing that game.
And the thing is, true to your I know you live up, but we call it Clinton County roots yet with you. You're one of ours. We have you adopted as one of ours, Nate, because of the background. So true to all that, right. You bounced back. You didn't stay in the locker room. You came back out on the floor for more.
Oh yeah, that was that's the thing that I tell everyone. There's no way I was going to miss that game.
I know.
growing up there and Dad playing up there and being a fan for so long, there was no way I was gonna miss that one. And luckily I was able to play that, and I know our guys had a lot of fun too.
And man, come to think of it, your parents, your whole family, they got a lot of airtime on TV too. I remember telling your dad about that. Yeah. Grandma, everybody. Well, that was pretty neat. But that injury, I mean, it hurt like heck then, obviously, and I think you might have sat out a game or two or whatever. But that wasn't as bad as the injury you absorbed as a true freshman, right, Nate? That decked you for the year. They thought that was a good time to sit out with that medical red shirt.
Yep. I had a stress fracture in my foot, and at the beginning could feel some pain in there, but was just going to try and play through it. And then there came a point where I was like, I can't do this anymore. And it was luckily early enough to where I was able to sit out and still have that extra year. And I'm very thankful for that, because it gives me another year of experience and that I can use again.
Nate Michael is with us from the McKendree Basketball Bearcats. Yes, he is Tom Michael's son. And well, let's roll out just a little bit more about you, Nate. I mean, you are a redshirt junior now, but you're stacking up just another very good set of numbers. I have them before me here. You're second on the team in 3-point field goals at 43. You rarely miss at the charity stripe, 86%, and you're averaging 13 points a game. That's third on the team. And again, those assists we talked about earlier, second on the team. So it's not just in shooting. You're doing a lot of things right, not only this year, but in the previous two.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. And, I got to obviously give credit to my teammates. Can't get an assist without your teammates scoring a bucket. So you can't do it all by yourself. And I'm very thankful for the opportunity Coach has given me to play here, and the progress and the steps that I've made over the last, this is my fourth year here now, on and off the court. Wouldn't be the same player, same person I was before without Coach Statham and the teammates that I've had over my time here at McKendree.
Well, you've been in the limelight in the top numbers in the other 2 years as well. So, and you have one more big season to go, and hopefully a good rush down the stretch here. And you also, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago, something like that, I'm sure you remember, you entered McKendree's 1,000-point club. So congratulations on that.
Well, I appreciate that. That was a lot of time in the gym, getting shots up and getting from a young age till even now. So there's a lot of time I was put into that, and a lot of people got to thank for that. That's definitely not an individual award.
Well, that's you and your siblings, Nate and Kylie, but there's a lot of natural ability there, but you still have to work for it, though, and all of you do, and I know you do, not just during the season, but in the off season, and even now during the season. Maybe what do you think? How many shots per day do you put up, or not so much once the season is underway?
Not as much when the season's going on. You're still in there getting extra shots up, but in the off season, it's quite a bit. Yeah. It's probably close to 500 a day, just to keep everything where it needs to be.
Yeah, well, that's where you were a prolific scorer at St. Joe Ogden too, and it nailed a lot of three buckets there as well. But McKendree, for you, Nate, and for really everybody that goes there, that's turned out to be a good choice for you, hasn't it?
Yes. I'm, like I've said it before, but I'm very thankful that I was able to have the opportunity to come here. I came here because of basketball, but kind of fell in love with the school and the campus and the student body along the way, and definitely don't regret. Definitely wouldn't change anything coming back to McKendree. So it's been very good to me, and there's no complaints.
It's great to play for and he is known nationwide. He's a legendary coach, Harry Statham, isn't he?
He is. And, I would argue that he would, obviously he does a lot on the court for you, developing you as a player and X's and O's, but I would argue that he does just as much or more for you off the court, teaching you how to be a man. And I think that goes unnoticed sometimes, but I think that might be one of the biggest things that I got from him over these last 4 years, and very, very thankful for that.
I know one thing, Nate, and he's been I had friends go there when we were in. So this has been a long time. Obviously, Harry's there 50+ years, but he's had I don't know how many, just tons of guys, though. Almost everybody graduates, first of all, but a lot of them are coaches, and and on. A couple of pros. He's a real treasure. So and you have a year plus left. So, but yeah, Division II. You alluded to Division I earlier. Yeah, everybody wants to play D1, and I'm sure in the right situation that would have fit you too at the right school, whatever. But D2. I mean, that is lofty competition, as you're well aware. And you mentioned Nolan Gerling there, and I think he's your roommate, isn't he, Nate?
Yeah.
But who else on your team? Is it Banks that's your leading scorer?
Yes.
He's a senior?
Yes, he's a senior.
Probably have learned a few things from him now. He's had a few tricks up his sleeve.
Yes. One of the I've told a lot of people he's one of the best scorers I've ever played with. He's just got a knack to put the ball on the ground, put the ball in the hole in a lot of different ways. And really tough going up against him in practice. It's frustrating at times because he makes so many buckets, but that's one teammate that'll make you better whenever you go up against him.
He's near 20 a game now, and you're chasing him from that 3-point line. You're just trailing by 3. So, and you only you got the season. You've got this season to go. You've got a balance of this season left, and when you hope to make the post and all that. But just to glance ahead, you are only losing, I think, 2 seniors and 1 starter for next year.
Yep, there's 2 seniors on the team, Gianni Otto and Justin Blanks, and they've done a lot for this team and last year's team, and we're gonna miss them next year. But like you said, that's only 2, so we got a lot of the guys coming back. So hopefully we can be a little better next year.
I know you went to the state tournament at least one year, right? You got 4th in 13 with St. Joe Ogden.
Yeah, we went 1 year while I was there.
And that would be, and all the points you scored there and more, but it'd be a pretty neat situation if you could get to the postseason and go deep this year and/or next, wouldn't it? That'd be great to do at the college level too.
Yes. That's been something that we've been working towards for the last 4 years, and hopefully the 5th year, and well, you know what? Hopefully this year we can.
That's right.
We still got some games left this year, and yeah, we're not totally closing the bag on this year, and we just gotta keep getting better and keep laying it out there, and whatever happens.
No, the thing is, of course, if you get in, once you get in, everybody's got an opportunity. So hopefully you can crank it up here toward the end. So, all right, Nate, appreciate you coming on. I told you off the air as soon as we got you on the clock here. I said, my goodness, you sound exactly like your dad. I haven't talked to you in such a long. You were a little guy the last time I actually spoke to you. But this could be Tom during the interview. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to double check. But no, I appreciate you coming on. Okay, and good luck the rest of the campaign. We'll definitely talk to you next season too. And so we'll take it from there.
All right, thanks, Rip. Appreciate it.
All right, Nate.
All right, bye.
Nate Michael of the McKendree Bearcats. Our thanks to Nate. Wednesday night we're back with Cindy Hoffman and Gary Henson. In whatever order. We'll flip a coin, man. So we'll see you then. Stay tuned for high school basketball. This is Talking Sports on, well, it's Real Sports Talk on Max 96.7 WCXO.
Talkin' Sports on Max 96.7 was powered by Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery in Carlisle. Talkin' Sports was brought to you by Munkin Dodge Chrysler Jeep Nissan in Centralia. Kaskaskia College. The future's yours at Kaskaskia College. Emin Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Farmers State Bank of Hoffman, Central City, and Hoyleton. Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations to serve your needs. McKendree University in Lebanon. Seaver Brothers in Carlisle. 12 Oaks Vineyard in rural Carlisle. And by Becker Jewelers with locations in Breeze and Highland and always online at beckerjewelers.com. Thank you for joining us for this WCXO sports presentation of Talkin' Sports on Max 96.7. This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. High school basketball's coming up on Max 96.7. This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and in Trenton. I am Greg Meyer here from the Assembly Hall in Nashville, Illinois, as we get ready here for girls playoff action. 1A, 2A regionals getting on their way this week here at Nashville and at Pinckneyville, and in the 1A at Oakville this week are the couple of the sites we will be from this week. Tonight we got ALTHOFF, who is the number 6 seed in the subsectional, taking on the number 8 seed, the WESCLIN Lady Warriors, in their subsectional tonight. The winner of this game will play tomorrow night at 6 o'clock against the Nashville Lady Hornets, the 2 seed in that subsectional. Other games in action tonight, Sparta is taking on Dupo in the Pinckneyville Regional. The winner of that game will play the Modern Day Lady Knights tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. And then over at Oakville tonight, the winner will get the host Lady Rockets. It'll be Sandoval taking on Valmeyer. Both those two games are starting at 7 o'clock this evening. But our main focus here is ALTHOFF and WESCLIN. We're going to take our first commercial break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. When we come back, we're going to break down this match a little bit between the Lady Warriors and the Lady Crusaders, listening to high school girls basketball on Max 96.7.
With Valentine's Day coming up, maybe you're planning to pop the question. With that in mind, I want you to know why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers. Hi, this is A.G. Becker, and I believe it is because we make sure that each of our engagement rings is a perfect match for the man that gives it to the woman who will wear it forever. Sounds simple, but it takes a lot of experience and knowledge to get it right. At Becker's, we begin with 69 years of experience. And because we own our store, our overhead is lower than those big mall stores. We are able to offer a better ring, a bigger diamond for less. That takes care of the man who gives the ring. For her, there is no substitute for selection, and nobody, I mean nobody, has a bigger selection of rings, more than 600 in stock. That's backed by an equally impressive selection of diamonds in every shape and size. Becker's knowledge and experience will help you make sure that the ring you choose is perfect for both you and her. It's why so many engagements begin with a diamond from Becker Jewelers.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King with locations in Breeze and Trenton. I am Greg Meyer here from the Assembly Hall. The stats guy tonight, Dylan Meyer, alongside here this evening as we get ready for playoff girls basketball tonight between ALTHOFF and WESCLIN. Winner will take on the Nashville Lady Hornets tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. We break down this match a little bit here as the Spectrum Business pregame rolls along. We're about 5.5 minutes or so away from your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip of your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups will be coming up here as well in just a little bit. But breaking down this matchup just a tad, ALTHOFF 14-13 to finish the regular season. They finished 7-3 in South 7 Conference play. They've won 3 in a row entering this game here tonight. Head coach Brianna Achenbrand is in her first season as the head coach at ALTHOFF. ALTHOFF is coming off a 47-42 win against Centralia on Saturday to close out their regular season. Gabby Seekman led the way for the Lady Crusaders with 11 points. Megan Lewis and Tiffany Seekman had 10 points each in that game. On Saturday, ALTHOFF averaging about 43 points per game on the season, scoring it, giving up about 45 points per game on the year on the defensive side of the ball. Tiffany Seekman, that is. There's a couple of Seekman girls that are going to play for ALTHOFF tonight. Tiffany is the junior guard. She is averaging 12 points per game. Gabby Seekman is her sister. She's also a junior, actually are twins. She's averaging 7.6 points per game. Then Katie Weimhoner is at 7.1 points per game. Anaya Davis is at 6 points per game on the top 4 scorers for the Lady Crusaders. Other side of the floor here, the WESCLIN Lady Warriors are 7-19 to finish the regular season. They went 0-10 at Kokia Conference play. They have lost 4 of 5 entering this game here tonight. Head coach Ben Crawford is in his 5th season as the head coach at WESCLIN High School. The Lady Warriors coming off a 53-33 win against Jabot on Saturday in their final regular season game. That win on Saturday snapped a 4-game losing streak that they had. So maybe coming into tonight, that W gets the Lady Warriors on the right path to going getting themselves going the right way, going into the playoffs here tonight against the ALTHOFF Lady Crusaders with that win on Saturday. Lady Warriors are scoring about 37 points per game on the season, giving up 48 points per game on the year. Wessel and Hazel Horse, top two scorers for the Lady Warriors, both at 11 points per game. Then it goes down to Mackenzie Hancock's at 4.5 points a game and team high 5 rebounds. Grace Raymond finished the regular season at 3.1 points per game. Those are the top 4 scorers for the Lady Warriors entering this game here this evening. We're going to take another commercial break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. When we come back, we will have your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. Your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off is coming up as well. You're listening to high school girls basketball, the WESCLIN Lady Warriors on Max 96.7.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
You're on Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth at the Assembly Hall here in Nashville, Illinois. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside on the stats this evening. Let's take a look here at your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. The Lady Warriors will be the road team on the scoreboard due to the fact that they are the 8th seed in their subsectional, 7-19 on the year, 0-10 at the Coquette Conference, and lost 4 of 5 entering this game here tonight. Lineup will look like this. 5'7" junior guard number 1 is Jenna Hazelhorse. A 5'4" senior guard number 2 is Ellie Wessel. A 5'4" sophomore guard number 3 is Cavalli Tanavasa Lele. A 5'8" forward who's a sophomore number 20 is Mackenzie Hancock. A 5'5" junior forward number 25 is Kelsey Bray. Are the starting 5 for the Lady Warriors. They are 7-19 on the year, 0-10 in the Coquette Conference. Lost 4 of 5 entering this game here tonight. Their head coach is Ben Crawford, who's in his 5th season as head coach. His assistant is Brian Arnson. Home team on the scoreboard tonight will be the ALTHOFF Lady Crusaders. We take a look at their starting line for our head coach, Brianna Ockenbrand, who's in her first season as head coach. They'll go 5'7" junior guard number 5 is Gabby Siekman. A 5'9" sophomore guard number 10 is Katie Weimhorner. A 5'10" senior guard number 13 is Megan Lewis. A 5'7" junior guard number 15 is Tiffany Siekman. A 5'10" senior forward number 30 is Addie Burris. The head coach of ALTHOFF is Brianna Ackenbrink, who's in her first year as head coach. ALTHOFF 14-13 on the year, 7-3 in the conference, and won 3 in a row entering this game here tonight. ALTHOFF also is the number 6 seed in the sub-sectional. So those are your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll have your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off between the Lady Warriors and the Lady Crusaders. You're listening to playoff basketball in the Nashville Regional on Max 96.7.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hillsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlisle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlisle.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, the Imming Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, beckerjewelers.com.
Welcome into the Dairy King broadcast booth here tonight at the Assembly Hall National High School playoff basketball beginning here this week in the 1A, 2A ranks. Lady Warriors here in action, 7-19 on the year, taking on Althoff, 14-13 on to finish the regular season. 8 seed, 6 seed winner gets Nashville tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. It is Gabby Siekman, Tiffany Siekman, Weimhoner, Lewis Burris for Althoff. It is Hazelhorse, Wessel, Tanavassalo, Hancock, and Bray. It is Hancock in the center circle against Weimhoner. The ball is thrown in the air in your hometown proud. Carlisle IG opening tip-off is taken by Althoff going the other way. That is a easy layup on the nice pass from Gabby Siekman to Tiffany Siekman, and it's 2-0 early on here in the opening period. Althoff leads Lady Warriors in the road black uniforms with the white lettering and the orange trim. That's Hazelhorse moving it to Tanavassalo, right wing for Ellie Wessel. Wessel surveying now. Hazelhorse at the point. Hazelhorse dribble and drive, goes left wing for Tanavassalo. That's Bray in the left corner. Bray up to the left wing, moves it to Wessel, top of the key. 30 seconds into the opening period, 2-0 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Althoff leads. That's Bray, top of the key. Back to the right wing, Wessel, guarded by Gabby Siekman. Wessel looking over the defense, now moves it up top. Tanavassalo swings it to the left wing to Bray. Hazelhorse, top of the key, dribble drive, goes for the corner to Tanavassalo. Tanavassalo driving to the hole. Right-handed layup attempt. Too strong that time. Rebound brought in there by number 32, Anaya Davis, actually, on the floor here instead of Burris. That's Siekman driving, floating, high-arcing shot for Tiffany Siekman. No good there off the left block, and the rebound came down to Hazelhorse. They push it ahead for Bray. Bray. Davis, number 32, 5'10 freshman, making the start. They bounce it back out top to Wessel. Do the Lady Warriors. She has it at the point. First quarter action brought to you by 10 Pin Antique Mall. 6:40 to go here. Opening period 2-0 as your score in your Honest Water scoreboard. Hazelhorse with the ball fake. Driving down the lane. Wild arcing shot up. No good. Rebound tipped around. Davis comes out with the ball, but she traveled with it. And a turnover on the Lady Crusaders, first of the game. 6:30 to go, 2-0 Honest Water scoreboard. Althoff leading WESCLIN. Braid inbound. Left wing Wessel, ball faking. Driving to the hole, stop, ball fake, underneath, pass to Hancock. Shot attempt off the glass, no good. Bray there for the offensive rebound. Try had it partially blocked. And she goes out to the corner for Wessel. Left wing, Cavalli Tanavas a little late. That's Hazelhorse with a ball fake. Driving to the 10. Left-handed layup attempt, no good, but she was fouled, and Hazelhorse will go to the free throw line. First foul of the game on either team. 6:14 to go, opening quarter. It's 2-0 Althoff. Fouls on Tiffany Seekman, her first. Team first. Hazelhorse at the line, a couple of free throws. First one on the way, a little short, no good that time for the junior guard who wears number 1. Hazelhorse 71% at the foul line for the season. 11 points per game, second on the tied for the lead on the team. Back at the line, Hazelhorse, second free throw attempt. Too strong that time, no good. Weimhoner clears the glass for Althoff. They push it into the front court with 6:10 to go. It's 2-0 Lady Crusaders. They move it out top for Gabby Seekman. Left side of the floor, that is Megan Lewis. Bouncing it back out top for Seekman. That's Gabby Seekman off a couple of Megan Lewis screens at the left wing. Now backs it back out 2 minutes into the opening quarter. 2-0 your score. Althoff leads. Weimhoner on the bounce. Goes to the left corner. That's a jumper for Lewis on the baseline. No good on the shot attempt. Wessel clears the rebound for the Lady Warriors. She's going to push in transition. Wessel surveying the defense. Still looking. Goes right corner now for Bray. Underneath Hancock. Good post position. She's cut off there by Davis. Back out to the right corner for Bray. They move it right wing for Hazelhorse. Now Tanavasa left wing for Wessel. With a ball fake, Wessel drives. Spinning her way into the lane against Seekman. Forcing up a shot. Up off the glass. No good. Davis with another rebound for the Lady Crusaders. And she turns it, hands it off to Gabby Seekman. Seekman gets it across the Hornet emblem here at the Assembly Hall. It goes in the left corner for Weimhoner. Still 2-0. That's Megan Lewis on the left wing. Lewis now goes back for Weimhoner now top of the key. Weimhoner puts it on the deck, stops, trying to look inside. Moves it right wing for Tiffany Seekman. Seekman dribbling, hands off for Lewis on the dribble weave. Lewis going right to the hole. Right-handed layup attempt, no good, and a foul against the Lady Warriors on the far end. That is going to be the first team foul on the Lady Warriors of the opening half of play, and that one will be charged to 25. Kelsey Bray, her first. So at the line is Megan Lewis. Lewis for the year, 67%. First free throw attempt here on the way, no good. So Megan Lewis will be back at the foul line here for the second free throw. Couple of dribbles with the basketball, spins it one time and takes a deep breath. Free throw number 2 on the way. Misses a pair. Davis in there battling for the rebound. Last touchdown by Hancock. Ball will stay on the far end with the Lady Crusaders of Althoff. Ball actually went down into the training room, so we have to wait for the official to retrieve it. He goes and corrals it, and we are ready for play. Lewis to throw it in on the baseline on the far side of the Assembly Hall. Surveying, still looking inside. Now they throw it out to the left wing for Tiffany Seekman with a ball fake back into the corner for Lewis. Davis on the left block against Hancock. Throws it out to Weimhoner on the right wing. Now to Gabby Seekman, top of the key. Seekman with 4:50 to go in the first. It's 2-0 Althoff. Seekman moves it to Lewis on the dribble weave. Bouncing it for Weimhoner on the right wing. Weimhoner driving down the lane, forcing up a floater, is in for 2 for Katie Weimhoner. 4:40 to go, first quarter. It is 4-0 Althoff. Wessel across the timeline. Left wing, that is Kelsey Bray. Down to the corner, Tanavasa Lole. Now she dribbles up to the left wing. Does Cavalli. She looks over the defense. Now back to the left wing for Jenna Hazelhorse. Hazelhorse now has it knocked out of her hands. She goes and corrals it. Now moves it for Bray. Right wing for Wessel. Wessel drives it. Bounce pass underneath. Hancock up off the glass for 2. And the Lady Warriors cut into the deficit here. Mackenzie Hancock gets a 2-point field goal with 4:10 to go in the first quarter. It is 4-2 Althoff. It is Seekman on the crossover for Lewis on the left point. Lewis now driving it and bouncing it to Weimhoner on the right wing. Weimhoner drives and kicks to the left corner. That's Tiffany Seekman. She's got a 3 dialed up. That one no good there. And a rebound cleared down by Cavalli Tanavasa Lole. Cavalli with the basketball. She's going to bring it across the timeline, spinning away from Seekman. Had it knocked out of her hands. They move it over to Wessel, though, and she went and corralled it out near half court. Wessel moves it for Bray. Left side of the floor. Bray now dribbles over to the right side of the floor. Goes to the right wing for Wessel. She tries a 3 from way downtown. That one's good for 3 for Ellie Wessel. 5-4 Lady Warriors take their first lead of the game here on the Wessel 3 with 3:25 to go here in the opening quarter. Seekman hands off. That's Gabby over to Weimhoner. Now Lewis will try a 3 straight on that one. Rattled halfway down and out. No good. Rebound came down to Hazelhorse. And a reach in on Tiffany Seekman. It'll be Tiffany Seekman's second foul and the second team foul on the Lady Crusaders. As 30. That's Addie Burris on. Lady Warriors will bring on Grace Raymond, number 10, for the first time. Five-4 your score on your Honest Water scoreboard. Lady Warriors lead here on this Monday night, and regional play winner will take on Nashville tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. They move it left wing for Grace Raymond. Working against Addie Burris, and she couldn't break contention, and Burris forced a turnover, a 5-second call as Raymond was on the left wing, still dribbling, never picked it up, and the second turnover of the game for the Lady Warriors. Moving across, Seekman. Burris dribbling right around Grace Raymond. Left-handed layup, shot no good. Davis with the rebound and then puts it up off the glass for 2 for Anaya Davis. 6-5. Lady Crusaders retake the lead. Wessel into the front court, off a ball screen. 3 on the way, dialed up. A little too strong that time, and Burris with the rebound. Now Gabby Seekman will bring it across. 2:30 to go first quarter. 6-5. Althoff leading the WESCLIN Lady Warriors. Seekman. Burris. Seekman. Gabby Seekman, top of the key. Right wing Tiffany Seekman. Off the Davis screen. Seekman looks inside. And a nice steal and takeaway as she tried to dump it down to Davis by Wessel. They throw it ahead. Hancock runs the floor hard. Left-handed layup in for 2 for Mackenzie Hancock. And the Lady Warriors regain a 7-6 lead with 2:05 to go in the first. Gabby Seekman. Crossover dribble. Right side of the floor, Weimhoner trying to drive it around Hazelhorse. They move it for Davis now on the right side of the floor. Now up top with it is Burris. Now right wing for Weimhoner. Off a ball screen. Now outside Burris. Puts it on the dribble drive. Down on the deck. Shot attempt. No good. Rebound deflected around into the hands of Anaya Davis. And she puts it up off the glass for 2 for Anaya Davis. And the Lady Crusaders regain an 8-7 lead. 1:40 to go here in the first period. Wessel off a ball screen. Bouncing inside for Hancock. Backing her way down. Shot up over Davis was partially blocked into the hands of Burris. Burris for Althoff pushing into the front court. Left wing. Tiffany Seekman. Bouncing it back to Burris. Left block. Backs her way down. Shot attempt underneath. Partially blocked by Grace Raymond. And Kamali Tanavasa-Lele brings down the rebound for the Lady Warriors. Wessel pushing in transition. Stops and looks now. She picked up her dribble. Right wing Grace Raymond. Raymond. Up top Hazelhorse. Now Cavalli Tanavasa-Lele left side of the floor with 1 minute to play in the first. Tanavasa-Lele right around her man, and then she had it stripped out of her hands by Davis. A throw ahead by Gabby Seekman. A Weimhoner is up off the glass for 2. And Althoff now leads 10-7. Wessel bringing it back across the Hornet emblem here at the Assembly Hall with 45 seconds to go in the first quarter. Wessel off the ball screen. Driving it at Davis, and a reach-in foul on Davis. That's her first. And is going to be the third team foul on Althoff of the opening half of play with 40.5 seconds left to go. 33, that's Peyton Jackson, a 6-foot sophomore on for Althoff. Also on for WESCLIN for the first time, number 11 is Abby Norbury. Cavalli, Tanavasa-Lele inbounds for Wessel. She on the shot fake. She traveled with it, and the Lady Warriors turned it over for the 4th time. 39 seconds to play first quarter, 10-7. Althoff leading here, trying to, on this possession, trying to take the largest lead of the game, which has been 4 so far. Lady Warriors have had a lead as large as 1. Both teams have exchanged leads here late in the opening period. That's Gabby Seekman with the basketball right now, 3-point lead. That's Burris left elbow. Burris, Tiffany Seekman. Off a ball screen, stops and pops. 12-footer, too strong that time. Burris clears the rebound. Her shot attempt up, no good. Hancock clears the rebound with 10 seconds. Wessel in the front court with 8. Now 7, now 6. Driving inside, and Wessel in a hell ball tie-up, and the arrow keeps it with the Lady Warriors with 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lady Warriors will keep possession on the alternate possession. Cavalli Tanavasa-Lele inbounded on the baseline. Surveying over the defense. Still looking. Gets into the right wing for Wessel with a ball fake on the baseline, right side of the floor. 2 is in for Wessel right before the horn expires. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard after 1 quarter of play is Althoff 10, WESCLIN 9. Listening to the Nashville Regional on Max 96.7.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordikeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
You've got Max 96.7.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King with locations Breeze and Trenton at the Assembly Hall, Nashville, Illinois. 10-9 is your score on your Honest Water scoreboard. ALTHOFF leading WESCLIN here in the first round of the regional. It's Gabby Seekman, Tiffany Seekman, Addie Burris, and Anaya Davis out there along with, looks like to be Katie Weimhoner. To begin the second quarter, that is Gabby Seekman. Right wing, ball's up. She's looking now, gets Burris. Swinging around left side of the floor, Weimhoner off a ball screen, now dribbles over to the right wing and hands it off for Gabby Seekman. Double horn set, now they set things up. They go left wing to Weimhoner. She refuses the ball screen, driving it against Hazelhorse, now out top Davis. Now Burris, right wing of the floor, that is Gabby Seekman off a ball screen. Seekman gets free. She tries a 3. That one too strong that time. The rebound cleared in by Hazelhorse. Wessel, Hazelhorse, Abby Norberry, Mackenzie Hancock, Cavalli, Tanavasalale to begin the second period of play for WESCLIN. Left side of the floor, that is Jenna Hazelhorse. Off a ball screen from Norberry. Goes back to the right wing, Wessel. She didn't take the 3. She picked it up, bouncing it inside Norberry. Double team comes, bouncing it underneath Hancock on the left block. Then she had it stolen away by Anaya Davis. 5th Lady Warrior turnover here, minute into the second quarter. Weimhoner on the drive. Turns, hands off Seekman with a ball fake. That's Tiffany Seekman. Right elbow 2 is in. Off the ball screen by Seekman. And it's 12-9 ALTHOFF here in the opening or in the second quarter of play. Wessel working against Gabby Seekman, driving it into the lane. Davis blocked it out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Lady Warriors. Second quarter action here brought to you by Banker Jewelers as Cavalli Tanavasalale will inbound. 12-9 on your Honest Water scoreboard. ALTHOFF leading the WESCLIN Lady Warriors here. Tanavasalale lobbing in for Wessel down the lane. Wessel shot it up too strong off the window. No good. Davis with another rebound. Her 6th of the game. They push it into the front court. Tiffany Seekman underneath. No one picked up Burris, and the right-handed layup is in for 2. And we got a timeout taken on the floor by Ben Crawford. There was 6:28 to go in the first half. You're scoring your Honest Water scoreboard. ALTHOFF 14, WESCLIN 9. Listening to the National Regional on Max 96.7.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Smith, Administrator of Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden.
And my name is Sarah Gershner, Director of Human Resources.
At Clinton Manor, we provide short and long-term nursing and therapy services in a comfortable, pleasant setting.
We are also committed to adding top talent to our caring and highly skilled nursing team.
For more information about our services or to apply, give us a call at 588-4924 or visit us at ClintonManorLivingCenter.com.
It's Max 96.7.
Back here, Dairy King broadcast booth at the Assembly Hall. I'm Greg Meyer. Dylan Meyer, the stats guy, alongside here this evening. 14-9 Honest Water scoreboard. ALTHOFF leading WESCLIN here in the early stages of the second period of play here. And Wessel bringing it across the timeline. ALTHOFF now with their largest lead of the game here at 5. Lady Warriors and have had a lead in the opening quarter. A couple of them, and Raymond drives it after she just checked in and had it stripped away by Weimhoner. Another Lady Warrior turnover. Seekman into the front court. Gabby Seekman. Gabby Seekman dribbling over right wing. Bounce pass underneath Anaya Davis. Double team comes. Shot attempt. Wild one. Too strong that time. Rebound cleared in by Hazelhorse. Hazelhorse into the front court for the Lady Warriors. Now hits a trailing Wessel. Wessel moves it right side of the floor for Grace Raymond. Raymond driving it. Stepping back. Couldn't get the shot attempt, though. They move it over to Hancock at the right elbow. Working against Davis, trying to back her way inside on the right block. Now Hancock picked up her dribble, hits a cutting Raymond. And Raymond and Hazelhorse both had possession of the ball, and they were called for a travel. Another Lady Warrior turnover here in the opening half of play. 5:35 to go here, 14-9. ALTHOFF leading on your Honest Water scoreboard. Seekman hits Burris, left elbow. Now out top, Tiffany Seekman off a ball screen and a foul line 2 on the way. That one too strong. That time rebound Burris. Her shot attempt up no good. And a foul. And Kelsey Bray's going to check back in for the Lady Warriors immediately here. And we'll see who the foul is on the Lady Warriors. Foul's on Grace Raymond. Her first, second team foul on the Lady Warriors of the opening half of playing at the line is Addie Burris. First free throw on the way here for Burris. No good. Too strong. Bray on. Raymond will sit. Burris back at the line. Second free throw attempt on the way for Burris. No good. Misses both. Norbury good with a good check out and a rebound. And move it over to Hazelhorse. Left side of the floor. She'll bring it across. The timeline. Hazelhorse will look and move it for Wessel right side of the floor. 5:13 to go first half. 14-9. ALTHOFF leads Honest Water scoreboard. Bray off a ball screen. Driving it to the baseline. That's a 12-foot shot off the nice screen. And Bray hits it for 2. 14-11. Lady Crusaders lead as Gabby Seekman across the timeline here at the Assembly Hall. Goes right wing for Tiffany Seekman. Off the ball screen from Davis. Burris. Dribble drive. Weimhoner. Left wing. Now it's Davis top of the key. Davis looking over the defense. Now they move it right side of the floor for Seekman. That's Gabby Seekman off the ball screen. Lob inside the right block off the screen and roll for Anaya. Davis is in for 2. Davis has got 6 points, and with 4:30 to go, the Lady Crusaders have a 5-point lead as Wessel brings it across at the point. Wessel off the Hazelhorse ball screen, trying to turn the corner, going right to the 10. Her shot attempt up, no good. And the ball last touched out by Wessel. Cavalli Tanavaso the lay on. Comes on for the Lady Warriors to get Abby Norbury. That's Seekman left side of the floor for Weimhoner. Weimhoner now for Anaya Davis. Right wing, that's Gabby Seekman. Her crossover dribble was picked and stolen away by Cavalli Tanavaso. Cavalli stops on the left wing and then she double dribbled. Might have got a little shove from behind. They didn't call it. And on Peyton Jackson, 33 for Anaya Davis. 4:03 to go here in the first half, 16-11. ALTHOFF leads on your Honest Water scoreboard. There are 4 minutes to play in the first half. That's Gabby Seekman. Left wing for Weimhoner. Off the ball screen. Weimhoner thought about 3, didn't take it. Now Peyton Jackson with touch top of the key. They go right wing now for Gabby Seekman. Now Burris at the point. Burris. Still looking over the defense. Burris is out there dribbling here, looking for some help. Hands it off left side of the floor for Gabby Seekman. Left wing. Back inside for Burris on the block. Her shot attempt up no good, and a foul on the Lady Warriors. That one's on 25, Kelsey Bray. That's going to be her second, team third foul. Burris back at the line here. She's 0 for 2 in this one so far. First free throw attempt on the way for Burris. Too strong, no good. Burris for the season, 52%. Sub coming on here for ALTHOFF. That's number 12. That's Claire Frankie, 5'6" sophomore. The second Burris free throw here on the way is good. 17-11. ALTHOFF now takes their largest lead of the game here at 6 points. 3:30 to go in the first half. Cavalli, Tanavaso, Lole. Outside the floor, Wessel. Wessel for Hazelhorse, left wing, gets open. 3 from the left wing is short, no good. Rebound, Weimhoner down with it. Weimhoner pushing into the front court. Still looking. Hits Burris. Now Gabby Seekman left wing with a dribble drive. Stopping and going. Now stops in the middle lane. Forces a floater up. And somehow it rattled around and got the shooter's roll for Seekman. It's 19-11. Lady Crusaders, Wessel. Show and go down the middle of the lane. And had it ripped out of her hands by Weimhoner. Weimhoner pushing in transition. Going to the hole. Leaving it on the baseline for Frankie. Her shot attempt no good. Rebound by Burris. Puts it up and in off the glass for 2. And now a 10-point lead here for the Lady Crusaders of ALTHOFF. Wessel brings it across at the point. Wessel. Right side of the floor for Cavalli Tanavasso away. It's Bray top of the key. Now Wessel on the dribble drive. Into the corner, left side of the floor for Hazelhorse, who drives it into the lane. Now back out to the left wing for Wessel. Wessel cut off on the baseline. Trying to move it in, a whistle and a foul. Foul's on 5, Gabby Seekman. Her first, team fourth. Great inbound. Left wing Wessel, ball faking and driving it around Seekman, going to the hole and initiates contact, and Wessel was shooting. And she'll go to the free throw line. Fouls on 10, Katie Weimhorner, her first 15 foul on ALTHOFF. First free throw on the way for Wessel is good. 21-12. Lady Crusaders lead here. We'll have the Spectrum Business halftime coming up. Stats analysis of this one. Try to see if we get you a couple of those other score updates. Second free throw by Wessel, rattled out, no good. Weimhorner with the rebound, and she'll push it into the front court here at the Assembly Hall. Weimhorner working against Hazelhorse. Picks up her dribble, looks for help. Left side of the floor for Gabby Seekman. Seekman, left side of the floor, Weimhorner. Ball faking, refusing the screen, hits Burris, and then Burris traveled. Lady Crusader turnover, their fourth. .148 to go in the first half of this one. 21-12. ALTHOFF here leading the WESCLIN Lady Warriors. Wessel off the ball screen from Hazelhorse, trying to drive it to the hole. Right-handed layup attempt. Left short, no good. Hancock with the rebound. Her shot attempt, no good. And Jackson with the rebound. And then we got a held ball. And the arrow keeps it with the Lady Warriors as Bray and Jackson battling for the rebound. So it'll be a baseline throw in for Kelsey Bray. 13, Megan Lewis on for Weimhorner with 1:30 to go in the first half. 21-12 is your score here on your Honest Water scoreboard. ALTHOFF leading the WESCLIN Lady Warriors. That's Wessel, left wing. She will try a three, and she knocks down a three for Wessel. Hand down, man down, and Wessel knocked down the three. 21-15. Wessel's got 9 first half points with 1:15 to go in the first half. Seekman. Behind the back with a dribble. And Tanavasso ripped it away, and they held ball, and the arrow keeps it with the Lady Crusaders on the alternate possession. Inbounded in for Megan Lewis. Drives right around Hazelhorse on the right wing. Bouncing it underneath for Peyton Jackson. Puts it in off the glass for 2 for Peyton Jackson. 23-15. Lady Crusaders, 1 minute to play in the first half. Wessel for Bray. Left corner for Hazelhorse. Hazelhorse driving on the left baseline, forcing up a floater. Shot no good. Burris is going to be the charge party with the foul, and that's a 16 foul on ALTHOFF here in the opening half of play. First team foul on Burris, 6-teamer on the Lady Crusaders of the opening half, and Hazelhorse at the foul line here. First of 2 on the way, too strong that time for Hazelhorse, no good. Number 3, Mary Wessel on for the first time here for the ALTHOFF Lady Crusaders. The second Hazelhorse free throw rattles around and goes in. 23-16, 49 seconds to play. They inbound it to Mary Wessel. Wessel working against Bray. The full court pressure. Wessel gets it across, and Bray on the arm bar picks up her 3rd foul, and the 14th foul on the Lady Warriors, and Grace Raymond's going to come on for Bray. Sideline throw in. They throw it to the right block for Peyton Jackson. And lost it on the way up and had it stripped away by Wessel. And then we got a hell ball tie up, and the arrow keeps it with the Lady Warriors, though. With 36 seconds left to play. Here in the first half, 23-16, Lady Crusaders on your Honest Water scoreboard. In the WESCLIN Lady Warriors, winner will play tomorrow night against Nashville, the number 2 seed in the subsectional. The number 1 seed down here at the Nashville Regional. Pass attempt from Wessel up top to Hazelhorse was deflected out by Mary Wessel. And it'll be a just beyond half-court throw-in for Cavalli Tanavasalele. 25 seconds to go here in the first half. Hazelhorst with a catch in the backcourt. She will bring it up. Hazelhorst bouncing left wing, Grace Raymond. Now Wessel top of the key with 15 seconds. Now 14. High ball screen from Hazelhorst with 13. Wessel to the right wing. Still surveying and looking. It's Grace Raymond left corner with 10. Raymond with a nice ball fake. Shot attempt from 14. No good. Rebound by Hancock with 5. Puts it up and over Jackson. Jackson blocked it out with 2.7 to go here in the first half. Cavalli Tanavasalele inbound it. 23-16. Tanavasalele inbounding. Wessel, right corner, forcing it up. And that one left a little short, no good. And your score on your Honest Water scoreboard for one half of play is Althoff 23, WESCLIN 16. You're listening to the Nashville Regional on Max 96.7.
Continuing a fine tradition handed down from Antone Coke in 1877, Antone's Concessions and Catering proudly delivers an experience in food service that's second to none. No matter what the occasion, Antone's Concessions and Catering offers a wide selection of menu items that are guaranteed to please. Call 618-830-1579 to place your order. For more information online, Antone'sConcessionsandCatering.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Draghi, a general dentist from Breeze, Illinois, who sedates patients with pills. I treat a lot of patients who have not been to the dentist in 10 to 20 years. Most had a bad experience as a child. Others are embarrassed to go or are concerned the dentist will scold them. We know these feelings are real and believe in listening to your problems and concerns. I will do all of this without putting you down or making you feel guilty. My team and I want to make a difference in the way you feel about dentistry. Please call me, Dr. Tim Draghi, at 526-2020 to schedule an appointment, or look at our website at breezedentalcare.com, where sedation dentistry is an option for you to take care of your teeth without anxiety.
Are you looking for a happy dental home? Dr. Draghi and Dr. Santel are in-network providers with many insurance companies and have what you are looking for. New patients welcome and most emergencies seen immediately. Get back on the right track to good dental health with Breeze Dental Care. Call 526-2020. That's 526-2020.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
Get it printed with Print Crazy. Printing everything you could possibly ever need. Print Crazy for brochures, business cards, and flyers to vehicle wraps for cars, trucks, and boats, and more, a lot more. Print Crazy for shirts and apparel, invitations, signs, doors and floors, and more. So much more. See for yourself at printcrazy.com. That's C-R-A-Z-E-E. Printcrazy.com on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. Call 526-9260.
Sound familiar? A flat tire in the middle of nowhere? Car keys locked in the car? Or a battery that needs a jump start? You're stranded on the side of the road and need emergency roadside assistance to get your car moving. Call Benoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton about roadside rescue coverage from Beacon Insurance that's available to everyone who has a personal auto policy with Beacon Insurance. Roadside Rescue will save your day with 24/7 roadside assistance at no extra cost to you if you have comprehensive coverage. Call Benoff Insurance, your Beacon Insurance agency, today at 526-4888.
This is Max 96.7.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King with locations Breeze and in Trenton. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer on the stats at the Assembly Hall. Your score at halftime here on your Honest Water scoreboard is Althoff 23, WESCLIN 16. Lady Warriors trailed after one quarter 10-9 and then proceeded to be outscored in the second period 13-7. Take a look here at the first half stats in this one. Althoff is 11 of 20 from two-point field goal range. Just give her 55%. They're 0 of 3 from 3 for no percentage. 11 of 23 overall from the field is Althoff for 49%. 1 of 6 from the foul line for 17%. 14 rebounds, 5 turnovers for the Lady Crusaders through one half of play. WESCLIN is 4 out of 17 from two-point field goal range. It's good for 24%. They are 2 of 4 from 3 for 50%. 6 of 21 overall from the field are the Lady Warriors for 29%. 2 of 6 at the foul line for 33%. 14 rebounds, 10 turnovers for the Lady Warriors through one half of play here this evening. Althoff led in scoring here at the half and in rebounding by Anaya Davis, the freshman. She is 3 of 4 from the field. For her 6 points, she has a team high 6 rebounds at the half. Addie Burris has 5 points. 4 points for Tiffany Seekman and Katie Weimhoner, and then 2 points apiece for Peyton Jackson and Gabby Seekman round out Althoff scoring here through one half of play. WESCLIN is led in scoring by Ellie Wessel. She has 9 points. Wessel is 3 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from behind the arc, 1 of 2 at the foul line for 9 points. Then they get 4 points from Mackenzie Hancock, who has a tie for team high in rebounds at the half with 4 as well. Kelsey Bray with 2 points, and Jenna Hazelhorst has a free throw and a tie for team high in rebounds at the half as well with 4. So your score here after one quarter was 10-9 Althoff. They lead 23-16 here over WESCLIN here at the half, and the winner of this game will play Nashville tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. After that, the foul will be Cesar and Carlisle at 7:30. We'll take another break here on the Spectrum Business Halftime. When we come back, we'll have the second half action for you, listening to high school girls basketball and the Nashville Regional on Max 96.7.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
What? Is this real? Hey, yo, sir. Do you know what I'm about to pay for gasoline?
With the Fuel Rewards Network program, you won't believe how much less you can pay for your fill-up at participating Shell stations.
Look at that.
Just shop through fuelrewards.com and dine at participating restaurants to earn rewards. Then use your Fuel Rewards Network card at Shell and save. Want to pay less for fuel? Sign up free at fuelrewards.com. Restrictions apply. Limit 20 gallons per purchase per vehicle. For information on rewards expiration and other details, see fuelrewards.com.
Southern Bus and Mobility is your Brawnability dealer in Breeze. Brawnability features the broadest lineup of wheelchair-accessible vehicles with more brands, entry types, features, and price points than any other manufacturer in the industry. See for yourself at Southern Bus and Mobility why a new or certified pre-owned wheelchair-accessible Brawnability vehicle is the only way to go. Call 526-4131 or stop by just east of Breeze on Old Route 50. Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlisle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlisle.com.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards. And area CC Food Marts. WCXO Sports since 1999. The sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, the WESCLIN Warriors, and now the Christ Our Rock Silver Stallions.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening at the Assembly Hall, Nashville, Illinois. Here, the Nashville Girls Regional. 23-16 on your Honest Water scoreboard. The ALTHOFF leading the WESCLIN Lady Warriors. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer alongside on the stats as we get ready for the second half of play here between these two ball clubs. Mentioned here a little bit. Here's kind of what some of the other two regionals here that are one of the other regionals that feeds into the Hamilton County sectional. So the winner of the Nashville Regional on Thursday night will play on Tuesday against the winner of the Harrisburg Regional. The Harrisburg Lady Bulldogs are the #1 team in the state. Pretty sure they are undefeated. The winner of the Pinckneyville Regional will play the winner of the Ducorn Regional Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. Mater Dei Lady Knights are the #1 seed overall in this subsectional here. Nashville the 2, Cesar the 3, Pinckneyville's 4, Carlisle 5. So it'll be ALTHOFF basketball here to begin the second half of play. Weimhoner out there with Burris, Tiffany, and Gabby Seekman, and Anaya Davis. They switch ends. It is Bray, Hazelhorse, Cavalli, Tanavasa, Lay, Hancock, and Wessel to begin the second half of play. Shot from Seekman from 3 was no good. Burris, though, chases down the rebound with the Lady Crusaders. She ball fakes to Weimhoner now. Weimhoner inside to Davis with a tough catch on the right block. Tipped into the corner by Tiffany Seekman, who then saves it into the hands of Hazelhorse, and another ALTHOFF turnover here 30 seconds into the third quarter. Third quarter actually brought to you by B&H Recreation, as Ellie Wessel brings it across the timeline and now trying to spin away on the left wing. Hands it off for Bray. Bray hits Tanavasa lay on the left block. Makes a move in the lane. Her shot attempt in the lane was short, no good. Then Cavalli lost her footing and the ball went out to Seekman now. Seekman's going to push. Transition, Tiffany Seekman. They leave the basketball. Seekman tries a 3. That one no good. Is tipped out. Last touchdown by Cavalli Tanavasa Lole. Actually, now they're going to switch the call. They're actually going to say last touchdown by Davis. Russell with a minute gone by, third quarter, 23-16. ALTHOFF leading the WESCLIN Lady Warriors here with 6:50 to go in the third. That's Cavalli Tanavasa Lole, right wing, off a ball screen. Cavalli bouncing it left side of the floor for Wessel. Wessel with the ball fake, drives the left baseline, going inside. Her shot attempt over Davis was no good, but she was impeded, and Wessel will go to the foul line. Davis a little late over on the help defense on that baseline, and she's triggered with a foul. Davis is second. First team foul will be the team of the second half. Wessel at the line. First free throw on the way. Good. (23-17) now, and Wessel back at the line. Second foul shot is good as well. 23-18 now with 6:44 to go in the third period. It is Gabby Seekman to bring it across the timeline. Right wing Tiffany Seekman. Off the Davis ball screen. Seekman then on the screen and roll hits Davis, and she puts it off the glass for 2. 25-18. Wessel brings it back across the timeline now. Off the Hazelhorse ball screen. Wessel uses the Bray ball screen, trying to turn the corner right baseline. Does. Shot up off the glass. No good. Hancock there with the rebound. She puts it up off the window for 2. 25-20 with 6:10 to go here in the third. Weimhoner into the front court to the left wing. Weimhoner still surveying the defense off the ball screen. She will try a 3. That one too strong that time. The rebound cleared down by Hancock. Now Wessel pushing for Hazelhorse. Hazelhorse crossover dribble. Driving and kicking to Wessel. Wessel now hits Bray right wing. Now it's back out top for Jenna Hazelhorse. Hazelhorse trying to spin away from Burris. Can't do it. Now they move it right wing for Wessel. Wessel on the ball fake, driving it to the hole, lost her footing, and last touchdown by Seekman. Actually, now they're going to say last touchdown by Wessel. They said it was off. They thought he was saying it was black ball, but he did not, as he was saying it was off of black. Seekman into the front court. Now dribbling it over to the left wing. Tiffany Seekman stops and moves it over to Weimhoner. Now Burris, now right wing for Gabby Seekman. Now Tiffany Siegman off a couple of screens. Stops and moves it from the left elbow out top for Weimhorner. Weimhorner picks up her dribble, looks for help. It's Burris at the point. Right side of the floor, that is Gabby Siegman. Ball screen comes. She refuses it, drives it instead. Forces one up. That one a little short, no good. Hancock with another rebound for the Lady Warriors. 5 minutes to go in the third. Wessel will bring it across. 25-20. Wessel drives over to the right wing, forcing up a shot. No good, and we got a foul, and Wessel to the free throw line once again. Davis, I think, is going to be the guilty party. She was a little late getting over, and is on Davis. Her third. Hey, Jackson quickly off the bench. She will check in. So Ellie Wessel at the free throw line here for the Lady Warriors with 4:55 to go in the third quarter. Misses the first of two. Peyton Jackson on for Nia Davis. Wessel back at the foul line. Second one on the way. No good either. Misses a pair, and Jackson with a rebound. Hands it for Weimhorner. Weimhorner will bring it up. Into the front court is Weimhorner. Off a screen, trying to drive it middle of the floor. Moves it for Gabby Sequin. Now Burris at the left elbow. Hands it back off for Sequin at the elbow. Sequin off a couple of screens. 4:40 to go in the third. Sequin hits Burris. Burris at the left elbow. Back into the corner for Gabby Sequin. She off a screen, tries a left wing three. That one too strong that time. Rebound to Weimhorner. Weimhorner surveying. Inside to the right block. Peyton Jackson. Jackson gets a double team. Back out top for Weimhorner. Weimhorner driving it. Floater in the lane is good for two for Katie Weimhorner. 27-20. Lady Crusaders lead 4:15 to go here in the third quarter. Wessel. Right wing for Cavalli Tenavasa-Lole. Cavalli Tenavasa-Lole dribbling into the right corner. Stops and goes. Now picks up her dribble in the right corner. Hits Hancock. We got a foul away from the basketball on Burris. Second foul on Burris. 13 foul on the Lady Crusaders. Burris will sit. 13, that is Megan Lewis. Actually, 3 is actually Mary Wessel, who just checked in for Althoff. Inbound, Grace Raymond. Corner 2, who just checked in, is in for 2 for Grace Raymond. 27-22 now. Wessel left wing against Raymond. Had it knocked out of her hands by Grace Raymond. She looks for help. They throw it for Wessel, and they steal it away to the Lady Warriors. Wessel pushing. Surveying. Wessel driving to the hole. Shot attempt up, no good. A blocking foul called, and Wessel to the free throw line with 3:35 to go here in the third quarter. Foul's on Gabby Seekman, her second foul. Fourth teamer on the Lady Crusaders. Wessel's first free throw on the way, good. Wessel back at the foul line. Second free throw attempt on the way, good as well. 27-24. Lady Warriors have now cut that lead down. Wessel then had it knocked out of her hands. Last touch out by Grace Raymond. 23-16 at the break. Lady Warriors are now in the mix of an 8-3 run here to get them a little closer, down by 3 points. Lob it in for Weimhorner. She gets it into the front court. Weimhorner surveying over the defense at the left wing. Bounces it back for Wessel. 3:25 to go here, third quarter, 27-24 Lady Warriors. Wessel dribbles and drives and leaves it for Weimhorner at the point. Now on the dribble weave for Seekman on the left wing. Seekman floater in the lane. Good for 2 for Tiffany Seekman. 29-24, 3:08 to go in the third. Lady Warriors down 5. Wessel off a couple of screens. Hits Hazelor. She gets free. 3 on the way. Top of the key. Too strong that time. Rebound. Comes into the corner to Gabby Seekman. Seekman pushing into the front court. Moves it for Tiffany Seekman. Now Gabby Seekman. Now Weimhorner. Now back for Gabby Seekman. Now into the right corner for Tiffany Seekman. Bouncing inside to Peyton Jackson. Double team comes. Back to Tiffany Seekman. Now Weimhorner tries the 3 from the right wing. Too strong that time. No good. Rebound. Hancock. Hazelhorse will bring it up. 2:35 to go in the third. 29-24. Wessel. Right wing. Stops and pops. Right wing 3. That one too strong that time. Rebound brought in by Peyton Jackson. They throw it ahead to Tiffany Seekman. Seekman bouncing for Weimhorner in transition. Layups in for 2 plus a foul. And Wessel was a little late to getting back. And a chance for a 3-point play for Weimhorner. And it's now 29-24 9-20 or 31-24 after they put the 2 up on the board. 13, Megan Lewis. 30, Addie Burris back on for the Lady Crusaders, who lead 31-24 with 2:22 to go here in the third. And at the line is Weimhorner for the +1. Free throw on the way. Short. No good. Rebound brought in by Grace Raymond. Ball stripped away from her by Burris. Free throw line jumper on the way by Siekman, by Tiffany Siekman. No good. Last touch out there, though, by Megan Lewis. 2:15 to go here in the third period. It's 31-24, Lady Crusaders. Wessel will bring it across. Gets a direction from Ben Crawford on a set play. They're going to move it and hand off right wing for Grace Raymond. Raymond trying to spin back, and now she'll move it over to the left side of the floor in the dribble weave for Tenabasa Lole. Tenabasa Lole, double team comes. Looks for help. Bouncing it now for Raymond at the point. Now back for Tenabasa Lole, right elbow. Backs her way down against and right around Siekman. Her shot is up by Tenabasa Lole, no good. Tiffany Siekman with the rebound, and she'll push in transition. Siekman then had it stripped out of her hands by Kamali Tenabasa Lole. And the ball will stay on this end with Althoff with 1:43 to go here in the third. 31-24, Lady Crusaders leading the WESCLIN Lady Warriors. First inbound, bouncing to the left block for Gabby Siekman. Her shot attempt is up. No good, and a foul. A discussion of who the foul was on. I think it's on Grace Raymond. Her second. Team second of the second half of play. First free throw on the way is good for Gabby Siekman. 32-24, Lady Crusaders. Second free throw on the way. Too strong that time. Good check out by Kamali Tenabasa Lole. 32-24. Hazelhurst in transition. Stop, pop, right wing three. Short, no good. Rebound brought in by Burris. She throws it ahead for Tiffany Siekman with a ball fake and a shot up off the window. No good. Rebound on the held ball. The arrow gives it over to the Lady Warriors as Tenabasa Lole and Siekman came together. And with 1:27 to go, the Lady Warriors will get the ball back. 32-24 here in the third. Althoff leads Honest Water scoreboard. Wessel into the front court. Right wing, Grace Raymond. Raymond driving it. Knocked off balance on the right baseline, and a whistle and a foul on Weimhorner. Fifth team foul on the Lady Crusaders. Second on Weimhorner for the game. Baseline throwing for Grace Raymond with 1:14 to go here in the third quarter. Surveying. Throws into the right corner for Ellie Wessel. Dribbles up to the right wing. Now down the lane is Wessel. Backing her way inside, moves it to Hancock on the right baseline. Hancock then finds Grace Raymond. Foul line 2 on the way. No good. Rebound battle. Won by Megan Lewis. Hancock over the back. Hancock's first, third team foul. Abby Norbury back on for the Lady Warriors. Burris will bring it up with 1 minute to play here in the third. 32-24 Lady Warriors. Burris, front court, hand off. Weimhorner driving to the cup. Right-handed layup as she split the double team is in for 2. And a 10-point Lady Crusader lead here with 43 seconds to go in the third quarter. Wessel. Right wing, Grace Raymond with the ball fake. Now Kamali Tenabasa Lole. Hazelhurst between the legs with a dribble. Surveying the defense. Right wing, Norbury. Right corner, Grace Raymond. Now Wessel. Right point with 23 seconds. Wessel driving to the hole. Right-handed layup. Oh, she missed the easy one. The rebound brought in by Gabby Siekman with 18 seconds. Siekman into the front court. Leaves it for Burris with 15. Her shot attempt up, no good, and a foul with 14.4 to go here in the third quarter. Fouls on 10. Grace Raymond, that's her third, 14 foul on the Lady Warriors. Burris back at the free throw line as Claire Frankie gets ready to check in for Althoff. Free throw attempt number 1 for Burris is good. 35-24. Largest lead of the game right here for Althoff. Lady Warriors led early in the first quarter. Both teams actually exchanged a bunch of leads in that First period of play. Second free throw here for Burris. On the way. Good. 36-24, now largest lead of the game, 12, as Wessel will bring it up with 12 seconds to go. Gets it across the timeline with 10. Off the Hazel Horse screen with 9. Now 8, now 7. Wessel with 6, now 5. Hands off Raymond with 4. Cavalli Tenvasile with 3. Back to Raymond with 2. Left wing 3 with 1. Shot no good as the horn expires, and your score on your Honest Water scoreboard after 3 quarters is ALTHOFF 36, WESCLIN 24. You're listening to the National Girls Regional on Max 96.7.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
If you have joint or muscle pain, there is a solution. Let Dr. Schatz and the team of doctors at MedPlus alleviate your pain with safe, effective treatments. Their staff consists of a multi-specialty group of physicians, all working together to help you achieve lasting relief. Find out how natural medicines like Seraphin and Halogen make pain go away and keep it away. That's MedPlus in Carlisle's Northtown Plaza. Call today for a free consultation. 594-3671.
You found Max 96.7.
Fourth quarter action here. Get ready to begin. Lady Warriors are going to have to make a comeback here if they want to extend their season. 8 minutes up. It'll be ALTHOFF basketball to begin the fourth quarter. Claire Frankie, Tiffany Seekman, Addie Burris, Megan Lewis, Katie Weimhorner to begin the fourth quarter. Burris gets a backdoor cutting. Seekman had it stripped and stolen away by Wessel. Hazel Horse came up with the basketball, though. It's Hazel Horse, Wessel, Hancock, Norbury, and Grace Raymond. Raymond on the right wing. Trying to drive it on the far side. Spinning her way against Weimhorner. Shot attempt. Floater. Baseline. No. Rebound. Tipped around and into the hands of Tiffany Seekman. Seekman into the front court. Left wing. Dribbles over to. Now over to Weimhorner. Now Megan Lewis top of the key. She'll try a 3 straight on. That one no good there. Rebound. Running by Frankie. Frankie then dribbling it, driving it, and kicking to the left wing. That's a left wing 3 by Tiffany Seekman is good for 3. 39-24 Lady Crusaders here with 7:10 to go in the fourth quarter. Here is fourth quarter action brought to you by John Gross Studios. Wessel on the drive on the other end. Layup was missed. Rebound deflected around. Last touched out by Tiffany Seekman. Gabby Seekman on for the Lady Crusaders. Raymond inbound it. Right baseline for Hancock. Nice move. Power move up off the glass for 2 for Mackenzie Hancock. 39-26 now. Seekman will bring it up. Gabby Seekman will with 6:48 to go here in the fourth quarter. 39-26 ALTHOFF. Seekman. Crossover dribbling. Kicking. Corner. Tiffany Seekman 3. No good that time. Rebound. Brought in by Lewis. And she almost traveled with it. She threw it away regardless. Wessel came up with a steal. Throwing it ahead to the corner for Raymond. It's a cutting Hancock and reached through over the back by Megan Lewis. That is now the 6th team foul on ALTHOFF of the second half of play. 39-26. Grace Raymond to inbound it for WESCLIN. Surveying corner, Hazel Horse. Hazel Horse driving it, stopping, fall away at the foul line. No good. Hancock in there, active, ends up in the hands of Norbury. Her shot up off the glass, good for 2 for Abby Norbury. 39-28 now. Lady Crusaders lead. Into the front court, Gabby Seekman. Seekman. 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, hands it off for Lewis. Lewis driving and bouncing right wing. That is Frankie. Frankie driving, scoop shot up off the glass, no good. A blocking foul against the Lady Warriors. Fouls on Abby Norbury, her first. 15 foul on the Lady Warriors of the second half. Two shots up and coming for Frankie. First one up and no good there. As Anaya Davis comes on for Megan Lewis. Cavalli Tenvasile comes on for Abby Norbury. Second Frankie free throw on the way is good there as well. 40-28 now. Althoff leads with 5:58 to go in the fourth. Westland to the front court. Bouncing right wing for Kamali Tenavasole underneath Hancock, who's been active here in the second half. Misses the first shot attempt. Gets her own rebound, though. Power move inside. Her second shot attempt was no good. And the rebound brought down by Frankie. Bounce pass underneath for Burris. And then Hazelhorst blocked it out of the air. And a foul. And Burris will be at the free throw line. Hazelhorst's first 16 foul on both teams. Burris at the line. 1 out of 4 at the line this evening. First one on the way for Burris. Good. 31-28 Althoff. Burris back at the free throw line here with 5:41 to go in the fourth quarter. Second one on the way. Short, no good. Rebound, Grace Raymond. And then it had it knocked out of her hands and off the hands of Hazelhorst, and the Lady Warriors will get it back. Or the Lady Crusaders will get it back. Check that. Weimhoner on for Burris. Frankie inbounds for Weimhoner in the corner. Weimhoner driving in the lane. Picked up left elbow. Now it's Gabby Seekman. Seekman bouncing for Anaya Davis, right elbow. Back for Gabby Seekman. Now Weimhoner left side of the floor. Underneath Davis, left block. Kicking, right corner. Pass was too high and over the head of Seekman, and Althoff turns it over. Ellie Wessel will bring across the timeline with 5:17 to go here in the fourth. Wessel off a couple of screens to the right corner. Grace Raymond to the right wing. Ball was safe from going out of bounds by Grace Raymond, but into the hands of Frankie. Frankie's going to dribble right to the lane and then had it ripped out of her hands by Kamali Tenavasole. Goes to the head for Wessel. Wessel driving it at Anaya Davis. And a foul. And Wessel will go to the free throw line. That was on Davis, her fourth. 17 foul. 4:57 to go in the fourth quarter. First free throw by Wessel is good. 41-29 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Althoff leading as Kelsey Bray comes on for Grace Raymond. Peyton Jackson's going to check in for Althoff for Davis, you would think. And she will. Wessel back at the free throw line here. Second one on the way. Too strong that time. Rebound Peyton Jackson. Frankie for Gabby Seekman, 4:50 to go, 41-29. Left wing, Frankie, Weimhoner now in the corner. Dribbles down in the middle of the lane. Now goes right side of the floor for Tiffany Seekman. Tiffany Seekman on dribble weave for Gabby Seekman at the point. Right wing, that's Weimhoner. Weimhoner dribbling and kicking left wing for Tiffany Seekman. Seekman driving down the lane and goes right wing for Gabby Seekman. Right elbow, 2 on the floaters, in for 2 for Gabby Seekman. 4:20 to go here, fourth quarter, 43-29. Lady Crusaders leading the WESCLIN Lady Warriors. Wessel with a show and go on the left wing off the Hazelhorst screen. Wessel driving, then had it knocked out of her hands and reach-in foul on Frankie, and it'll be Wessel to the free throw line for the 1-and-1, as this will be the 8th team foul on the Lady Crusaders. Foul on Frankie, her first. Wessel 1-and-1 here, front end of the 1-and bonus on the way. Good. 43-30. Grace Raymond on for the Lady Warriors. For Kelsey Bray. Wessel's second free throw on the bonus is good. 43-31. Inbound Gabby Seekman now handing it off for Weimhoner. They bring it into the front court, does Weimhoner. Weimhoner spinning around Hazelhorst, going to the hole. Shot attempt forced up, no good, and a foul on the Lady Warriors with 4:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. That was on Hazelhorst, her second, 17 foul on the Lady Warriors now as well. Weimhoner at the line shooting a couple of free throws here. First one on the way up and good. Weimhunter back at the line with 4:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. 44-31. Lady Crusaders make it 45-31. Lady Crusaders on your Honest Water scoreboard. We got a timeout taken on the floor by ALTHOFF. You're listening to the Nashville Regional on Max 96.7.
Good times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery, just north of Carlisle on Route 127. There's no better place to see live music than the Brett's Outdoor Stage, hosting bands every weekend. The kitchen at Brett's opens at 3 on Monday and Tuesday. They open for lunch at 11 Wednesday through Friday, and they have breakfast Saturday and Sunday starting at 8, with dinner available daily. Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery is a great spot for a meeting, a party, a get-together, or just to grab a bite to eat. Call 594-8830 or go to wildlifelodgeandwinery.com.
Which hospital continues to rank among the best in patient satisfaction, care, and safety? We don't want to brag, so check it out for yourself. Compare the scores of HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze. And while you're online, visit our website at stjoebreeze.com to stay up on all the screenings and events we offer to benefit our community. Or like us on Facebook. Working to continue our legacy of caring, we are HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome you back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King with locations Breeze and Trenton. 4:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. 45-31. ALTHOFF on your Honest Water scoreboard here, leading the WESCLIN Lady Warriors here in this one. Winner of this will get Nashville tomorrow night. Hazel Horse will bring it up. Lady Warriors going to have to get on a little bit of a run here, trying to extend this season out. Hazel Horse to the left wing. Grace Raymond at the point. Hancock at the elbow. Splits the double team. Layup too strong. Wessel with the rebound. And we got a held ball. The arrow keeps it with the Lady Warriors. Well, Tanavasa inbounding. Grace Raymond. He then taps it across to Hazel Horse. Left side of the floor. Hazel Horse off the dribble drive and goes for Kamali Tanavasa at the left wing. Tanavasa off the Hazel Horse screen. Driving to the hole. Shot forced up. No good, but she gets her own rebound. Another shot tipped over Peyton Jackson's. No good that time, but she was fouled this time by Jackson. And on the far end, it'll be Tanavasa at the line. Her first 19 foul on the Lady Crusaders as Burris is going to check in along with ALTHOFF, and WESCLIN's going to bring on Norbury as Kivali Tanavasa hits the first free throw. Norbury grabbing Hazel Horse. 3:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. 45-32 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Tanavasa second free throw, no good. Weimhunter cleared the rebound, and she'll push it into the front court. Over to the left wing. Now Frankie moves it for Gabby Seekman. Seekman had it knocked out of her hands by Kivali Tanavasa, and they'll go it to White Bass, or they'll keep it with ALTHOFF. Two officials converting together. 3:13 to go in the fourth. Burst inbound in the deep right corner. That's Weimhunter on the right wing. Working against Norbury. Now picks up her dribble. Lob inside. Back out top Weimhunter. Now over to Seekman. Now left side of the floor for Frankie. Frankie. 3 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Weimhunter. The dribble weave. Left wing for Tiffany Seekman, who drives the middle of the floor. Then had it knocked out of her hand. Stolen away by Grace Raymond. Raymond then stops. Leaves it for Wessel. Wessel driving down the lane, then bouncing for Kivali Tanavasa. Right-handed layup is good for two. We're going to have a timeout taken by Ben Crawford. With 2:41 to go here in the fourth quarter, you're scoring the Honest Water scoreboard. ALTHOFF 45, WESCLIN 34. You're listening to the Nashville Regional on Max 96.7.
When's the last time you had your eyes checked? Schedule an eye exam today at Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center. I'm Dr. Claire Thorpe-Klinsky, and if it's been more than a year, you might need a new prescription. If you use a computer regularly or are suffering from allergies, those both can be causes of eye strain or fatigue. Schedule a complete eye health exam today to find out if your eyes are healthy. We may be able to detect glaucoma and other eye diseases early. At Breeze Family Vision and Lebanon Optometric Center, we examine more than just your vision.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
Max 96.7.
Back Dairy King broadcast booth here at the Assembly Hall National Community High School. Greg Meyer, Dylan Meyer on the stats this evening. Burst, long ball heave to Weimhoner on the press breaker. Weimhoner layup was blocked out of the air by Norbury. Chenavasole throws it ahead. Wessel driving to the hole, right in a layup. Good for 2 for Ellie Wessel. Makes it a 9-point game with 2:28 to go in the fourth quarter. They get it in. Double team comes. Burris skips for Frankie. Frankie brings it across. Left wing, Weimhoner, lob pass inside to Tiffany Seekman. Double team comes back outside Burris, and she'll set things up with 2:15 to go. Weimhoner. Now it's Tiffany Seekman and a reach-in foul against Wessel. And the fouling game will begin here. With 2:05 to go here in the fourth, and Wessel picks up her second. Nia Davis on for the Lady Crusaders. Kelsey Bray, Jenna Hazelhorse on for Hancock and Norbury for the Lady Warriors. 1-1 for Seekman here at the line. Seekman here for the one and the bonus. Front end of the 1-1. Good. (46-36), 2:05 to go here in the fourth. ALTHOFF leads on your Honest Water scoreboard, and Seekman back at the line. Second free throw, too strong, no good. That's him. Hazelhorse clears the glass. Hazelhorse pushing into the front court. 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Wessel on the right side of the floor. Wessel, right wing. Bray, top of the key. Left side of the floor, Hazelhorse. She will try a left wing 3. That one left a little short, no good. And that rebound's going to carry him all the way out of bounds, and the ball's going to go over to the Lady Crusaders. Hazelhorse has only got 1 point here tonight. I know it's 1 free throw. She hasn't been able to get things going offensively. Second team score. And then a turnover by ALTHOFF against the press breaker. And the Lady Warriors will get it back. Hazelhorse in. Norbury out. Hancock also is going to check in. Bray's going to come out. So offense, defense switching. 1:48 to go in the fourth. Of the Spectrum Business postgame show coming up for you. Chris Raymond inbound. Her lob pass deflected. Stolen away by Weimhoner. Weimhoner into the front court. Picks up her dribble now. Gabby Seekman. Burris. Burris dribbling and on the weave for Gabby Seekman. Seekman trying to hand off to Tiffany Seekman on the right wing, and it was deflected out by Wessel. Burris, lob, Davis underneath, backs her way down, left-handed layup, too strong, no good. But Hancock fouled her. And Kinsey Hancock picks up her second foul. The 9th foul on the Lady Warriors with 1:29 to go here in the fourth quarter. Nia Davis at the free throw line. First one on the way is up and good. Davis back at the line. She hits the first free throw. 47-36, 1:29 to go here in the fourth. Second one for Davis. Good. 48-36, and she shoots her free throws all the way at the right elbow. Notice that there during that second free throw attempt. Wessel, she doesn't line herself up in the middle. Davis lines up on the right elbow. Raymond. For Hazelhorse with 1:15 to go and a whistle and a foul on Burris. And that's a 10th team foul, and Hazelhorse will shoot 2 free throws here. Hazelhorse to the free throw line, shooting 2 shots here, 48-36. Lady Warriors trailing on your Honest Water scoreboard, and Hazelhorse at the line here for a couple of free throws. First one up and good, 48-37. This is where the Lady Warriors have got their points exclusively, or Hazelhorse has got her points exclusively here at the foul line. Second free throw, no good there. And the rebound brought in by Davis. Weimhorner and a reach-in foul against the Lady Warriors. I was on Grace Raymond, her fourth. 10th team foul. Weimhorner to the free throw line. First one on the way is short, no good. Mary Wessel on for Althoff for Eddie Burse. Weimhorner back at the free throw line for her second free throw attempt on the way. That one short, no good. Hazelhorse and Davis had a tie-up, and Davis will keep Althoff with possession here on that tie-up. Wessel inbound it. Surveying, lobbing, Seekman, right side of the floor. And a reach-in foul on the Lady Warriors. And Grace Raymond has just fouled out of this game with 2 points. With 1:02 to go here in the fourth. Kelsey Bray comes in for her. 48-37 on your Honest Water scoreboard. At the line is Tiffany Seekman. First free throw on the way is good. Seekman will be back. At the line, second free throw, no good that time, and Hazelhorse with the rebound. Hazelhorse pushing ahead, Wessel stops and pops, right wing three, too strong that time. Rebound deflected around. Kamali Tenwasolole, Anaya Davis ends up coming up with the ball, and then Tenwasolole ripped it away from Seekman, and the arrow gives it over to the Lady Warriors. So it'll be a baseline throw in for Kelsey Bray. 49-37 here with 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Bray to inbound. Looking, throws it to Hazelhorse on the right wing, and she kind of threw it out of bounds. Hazelhorse had to save it. Seekman's going to go right to the hole, and a layup for Gabby Seekman's no good, and a foul on Wessel, and 42 seconds left to go here. Fouls on Wessel, her third foul. Seekman at the line, that's Gabby Seekman. Free throw number one on the way, no good. So the line change here for the Lady Warriors. We got number 5, that is Bailey Bell. Along with number 13, that's Courtney Lurcher. Number 11, Abby Norberry back on, and number 30 is Galena Stewart with the lone senior on the team, Ellie Wessel. Althoff's going to run in a handful of subs here as well. Peyton Jackson, 33 on 24 for Althoff is Brianna Hebel. Free throw for Seekman on the way. Gabby misses both of them. Megan Lewis back on, and along with number 11 is Olivia Melcher. Galena Stewart with a crossover dribble, and then lost it on the way in, and then she regains it back, though. Stewart out top. That's a 3 on the way for Lurcher. That one no good that time. The rebound cleared down by Peyton Jackson. And Seekman will bring it up. Gabby Seekman against Wessel. 13 seconds left to go here, and I think your final score here is going to be 49-37. Althoff with no indications here of scoring it. 7-6. And there you are, going to dribble out your final score here on your Honest Water scoreboard in night 1 of regional play. Althoff 49, WESCLIN 37. So the Lady Warriors season comes to an end with a 7-20 record here tonight. Althoff moving to 15-13 on the year, and they will play Nashville on tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have the post game for you. Brought to you by Spectrum Business, listening to high school girls basketball, Max 96.7.
The Spectrum Business postgame is coming up. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya's Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, The Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com.
You took the time to customize your home. Did you do the same for your home insurance? Country Financial can customize your insurance to fit your life. We are one of the few companies that offer an additional replacement cost option that replaces your house at today's prices. Call me, Teresa Richards, at 526-1100 or Keith Wilkin at 526-1179, or come see us at 617 North Main in Breeze to find out more about protecting the house you have made a home.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
Get unhungry for only $5 at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's. Dig into the $5 All-Star Meal with 4 different meals to choose from, like the Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger and Spicy Chicken Sandwich, with natural cut fries, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, and a 20-ounce drink. Pick a $5 All-Star Meal today from your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's, plus the entire Red Burrito menu. Get unhungry at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's.
It's Max 96.7.
We welcome you back into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening at the Assembly Halls. Dylan Meyer finishing up the stats here this evening. I'm Greg Meyer. We welcome you back into the Spectrum Business postgame show here this evening. Don't forget, you can join Rip Notmeyer every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday for Talking Sports. Rip will open up the show with scores and stuff, and we'll recap action from games from around the area. That's Talking Sports every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday with Rip Notmeyer. You can also listen to all our broadcasts right here and everywhere at WCXO967.com. Click on Live Sports. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for notifications. We're on the air with all of our sports broadcasts. In this game here tonight, the WESCLIN Lady Warriors trailed 10-9 after one quarter. They trailed 23-16 at the half, 36-24 after 3 quarters, and then ALTHOFF went on to win the final here, 49-37 over the Lady Warriors. Lady Warriors finished a season of 7-20 on the year. Congratulations to Ben Crawford and the Lady Warriors on a nice season. And Ellie Wessel, the lone senior on the team, her tremendous basketball career will come to an end here tonight in this one. We take a look here at the final stats in this one. We'll start with ALTHOFF. They're 17 of 30 from 17 for 30 from 2-point field goal range, over 57%. They're 1 of 11 from 3 for 9%, 18 of 41 overall from the field for 44%. They were 12 of 27 at the foul line for 44%, with 31 rebounds, 13 turnovers for ALTHOFF. The Lady Warriors were for the evening were 10 of 34 from 2-point field goal range, good for 29%, 2 of 11 from 3 for 18%. 12 of 36 overall from the field for 33%, 11 of 20 at the foul line for 55%, 29 rebounds, 17 turnovers for the Lady Warriors in this game tonight. Take a look here at the box score breakdown in this game for you. The Lady Crusaders were led by Katie Weimhoner with 12 points. Weimhoner was 5 of 8 from the field and 2 of 5 at the foul line for 12 points. And they got 11 points from Tiffany Seekman, 10 points and a team high 8 rebounds for Anaya Davis, 8 points from Addie Burris, 5 points from Gabby Seekman, 2 points from Peyton Jackson, and 1 point for Claire Frankie to round out the scoring for the Lady Crusaders. Other side of the coin for WESCLIN, they're led in scoring tonight by Ellie Wessel. Wessel was She had 18 points. She finished 4 of 15 from the field, 2 of 5 from behind the three-point line, and she hit 8 of her 12 free throws for her 18 points tonight. 8 points and a team-high 10 rebounds for Mackenzie Hancock tonight. 3 points for Cavalli Tanavasa Lole. 2 points apiece for Jenna Hazelhorst, Kelsey Bray, Grace Raymond, and Abby Norberry to round out the scoring for the Westland Lady Warriors. So Lady Warriors fall to ALTHOFF tonight. 49-37 is your final. ALTHOFF will play Nashville tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Cesar and Carlisle to follow that game at 7:30. Our next couple of broadcasts are brought to you by the Carlisle Union Banner. On Tuesday, tomorrow night, we'll have Mater Dei versus either Redbud or Dupo from Pinckneyville in girls action at 6 o'clock. And then you can also join Rip Notmeyer and Bruce the Moose Lloyd tomorrow night as well. They will have Carlisle and Cesar from here at Nashville after that at 7:30. Doubleheader action and girls playoff action tomorrow. Wednesday night, we'll have Chrysler Rock girls versus Jabot. That is at the Oakville Regional and girls action. Thursday night, it'll depend on what Mater Dei, Carlisle, Chrysler Rock do on tomorrow night and Wednesday to figure out where our coverage will be at on Thursday. Friday night, boys action will be Carlisle at Columbia. And then Saturday, we'll have either Mater Dei at Centralia or we'll have the Great School State Tournaments action. It depends on what Aveston and Bartelzo do this week at the state tournament. So, all in all, a jam-packed week of basketball here on Max this week. So, that's going to do things here for us tonight from the Assembly Hall. For my statistician, Dylan Meyer, your final score, 49-37, ALTHOFF over Wesclin. For the guy take care of us back at WCXO Studios, Chris Streetman, I am Greg Meyer saying so long from Nashville High School.
This broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7 and at WCXO967.com was a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports was brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. For Greg Meyer and the rest of our WCXO sports team, thanks for joining us for this broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7. Your sports teams, your community, your radio station. This broadcast was a presentation of WCXO Sports.